Chicago Bears at Minnesota Vikings. Now, the Bears look dominant against the Texans. Let's talk about that. Defense was phenomenal. Let's talk about Mitchell Trubisky. Mitchell Trubisky might just be rejuvenating his career. And, I wonder what's different from the beginning of the year. Oh, yeah, that's right. Matt Nagy is no longer calling plays. That's why the Bears are doing better. Listen to me, Bears organization. Obviously, none of you watched this video, but dang, if one of you just saw it. Fire Nagy today. He is obviously the problem in Chicago. It is so glaringly obvious because Mitchell Trubisky was good, and then he was bad. Who could have thunk it? What changed? Oh, yeah, that's right. Matt Nagy got full of himself as a coach, and he started calling the plays. And do you know what happened when he started calling the plays? He wanted to stick to the plays he liked. You know what quarterback he worked with in Kansas City? Alex Smith. Mitchell Trubisky is not Alex Smith. I think you need to get that through your skull, Nagy. Mitchell Trubisky has other skill sets. That's why he was doing better at the end of last year, and that's why, guess what? He's doing better at the end of this year. Because you're no longer calling the plays. You've just give up trying to be Andy Reid and just let their offensive coordinator do his thing. Let him scheme around Mitch. Because Mitch did well. Mitch has done well against the Lions, and then Mitch did well against the Texans last week. Now, I understand those both aren't dominant defenses, and Minnesota Vikings are a significant step up in competition. But Minnesota is legitimately a playoff Chicago. I think Chicago is a playoff contender. Now, unfortunately, I think the Cards will win out and get a playoff spot. But dang, if I can't just say this. Chicago is a threat. It's a scary team. It's a scary team to be sure because that defense is bald. And then you add on top of that Mitchell Trubisky is legitimately one of the best quarterbacks. Is playing at a high level right now. Now, I don't know one of the best quarterbacks, like I was saying before. Top 15 to be sure. He's been playing at a very, very high level. Vikings, on the other hand, I think I lost faith with them against the Bucs. I expected them to lose. But Dan Bailey absolutely crumbled. Dan Bailey absolutely fell apart. But the problem is, for the Vikings, is normally the Bears shut down Dalvin Cook. If you shut down Dalvin Cook, you know what happens? Vikings, more likely than not, will lose that football game. Dalvin Cook is such a huge part of that offense. That's why I love Chicago here. Chicago's an underdog. Minnesota is actually favored with 3 points here. But I just like Chicago.